Hi, Laura Beth. It's Jamie from earlier today. Rufus's mommy. Oh, hi, Jamie. I had such a great time meeting you and Rufus today. Thanks for having me over. Well, thank you for coming over. I gotta tell you, I have had a hard time finding a reliable pet sitter for Rufus. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Any particular reason? Yeah, as I am sure you know, some sitters, even experienced ones, don't want to take care of larger breeds. I've had more than a few people over here to interview, but it hasn't worked out. So when Natalie from the dog park told me about you, I was very excited. Aw, I love Natalie. Her and Scooter are one of my favorite families I work for. She told me how amazing you've been with Scooter and that you don't seem to mind how big he is. I grew up with larger breed dogs, so it's no big deal to me, as long as they have a good temperament and are trained well. And you've been pet sitting a long time, right? Yes, I got started in middle school, just for local families and my parents' friends. And when I was in high school, I started advertising my business online. Now that I'm enrolled at the university, I've made it more official. I'm a certified sitter with Pet Sitters International, and I also have liability insurance to give my customers peace of mind. Wow, that's impressive. It's good to know that you are a real pro. I always thought it was just something I would do for school, but once I get my business degree, who knows? I might make it something bigger. Well, Rufus and I are so lucky to have found you. Does that mean I've officially booked the gig? Oh my God, yes. Oh, I guess I should have led with that, right? Yes, we would both be thrilled to have you watch Rufus next month. Oh, wonderful. I'm so excited. I have to be honest, Rufus doesn't always warm up to everyone. But when I saw how easily he came to you, I knew this was going to work out great. Aw, that's so nice to hear. He's a real cutie. I'm sure we are going to have a lot of fun together. Okay, so I'll be gone for a full week, and I will be out of the country on a much-needed, all-inclusive vacay. Yes, in Jamaica, right? That's amazing. Yes, I am meeting up with some old friends from college, and we are going to light it up. Oh, amazing. This sounds like a blast. Now, I really do need you to come in at least 3 times per day. That won't be a problem, right? Not at all. Like we talked about when I was there, I will do 3 walks per day, and one will be at least an hour long to get Rufus's exercise. Fabulous. And I know I went over all of his food and toys with you while you were here. You did. But I will also email you a contract later today, and you can list for me all the details we may have missed. And the Amazon boxes. We talked about the Amazon boxes, right? Yes, you did tell me that you get a lot of packages. That is no problem. I will get all of them inside for you and take care of any other basic house needs for you. Just be sure to list it on the contract. Also, I do have an emergency assistant on hand. In case something happens to me, they will take over and make sure Rufus is well looked after. Well, you really are a pro. Oh, I just have such a great feeling about this. Knowing that Rufus is in good hands means I can just lay on the beach and enjoy a frozen drink. Or 3. That's right. Just keep an eye on your phone. I will text you just in case of any emergencies. Yup, I've already checked with my carrier and I am all set to receive texts. But if they're from work, I'm ignoring them. Oh, good for you. And of course, I won't bother you unless it's absolutely necessary. Thanks, Laura Beth. Oh, I'm so glad we found you. Jamie? Jamie, this is a 911 call. Jamie, I really need for you to respond to me. Jamie, are you not getting my messages? Haven't the police been in contact with you? Jamie, I am in the hospital. Please, you need to contact me right away. Oh my God, what is it? My phone has been lighting up like a Christmas tree. What on earth is going on? Jamie, I've been trying to get a hold of you all night. I thought you said you would keep your phone handy. Well, I assumed with all of those messages, it must be the office trying to reach me, so I ignored it. Is something wrong with my house? Oh my God, was there a fire? Is Rufus okay? Jamie, like I said before, I am in the hospital. Rufus attacked me. I don't know how long I'll be here, Jamie. Rufus hurt me very badly. My right ear was partially torn off. He was trying to rip it off of me. I had to have surgery to have it reattached. I have multiple lacerations and puncture wounds all over my legs and arms. The doctors say that the injuries to my left leg are so bad that I might have permanent nerve damage. I've never been attacked like this by a dog, Jamie. It was the most terrifying experience of my life. Well, aren't you going to say something? Me? Oh, I'm just waiting for you to get to the rest of it. The rest of what? The rest of the story. Like what you did to provoke him. Provoke him? Well, sure. Well, you must have done something to make him lash out like that. Jamie, all I did was open your front door to walk inside your house. I called out his name just like you told me to, and I walked in with the Amazon boxes and... Wait! Oh! You had the Amazon boxes in your hands. Huh? Well, yes, obviously I was carrying them with my hands. And was it a big pile? Like, were they partially obscuring your face? I mean, I guess so. So what? Well, there you go. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Rufus doesn't like it when a person's face is blocked from his view. Large boxes seem to upset him the most. That's why I told you to be careful with the Amazon boxes. You didn't tell me to be careful with the Amazon boxes. You never told me any of this. I assure you that I remember distinctly telling you about how to handle the Amazon packages. Yeah, as in bringing them inside. You never mentioned anything about me possibly getting attacked by your dog. Look, this is exactly why I hired you. Aren't you supposed to be a professional? Don't you know about dog psychology or something? Well, I don't read dogs' minds, if that's what you mean. Hey, when this happened with that neighborhood kid, Robbie, I figured, well, that's what I get for not paying someone enough. But I thought a professional who charges the insane prices that you do would be able to handle this sort of thing. Wait, are you telling me that this has happened before? And you deliberately didn't tell me that? Well, you never asked. I most certainly did ask. When you signed my contract. There was a section that asked for details about any violent incidents. Right, but that wasn't Rufus being violent. Rufus was just protecting his home. That's just natural dog behavior or something. It's not like he was deliberately violent. Besides, Robbie was barely even hurt, just a few scratches. I can't believe that you neglected to tell me that he had a history of this behavior. Well, I'm very sorry that you were hurt. Okay, I mean it. But I guess it's par for the course, right? What? I mean, in your line of work, you're going to, mishandle a dog eventually, right? Mishandle? Jamie, the doctors say that I am lucky to even be alive. Your 120-pound dog was trying to eat my face. But he didn't. I mean, that's the good news here, right? It was just your ear. And they managed to get that back on again. Oh, and your leg. Oh, you're young. I'm sure you'll heal in no time. Are you nuts? The doctors say I'm going to need physical therapy for my leg, possibly for months. How on earth am I supposed to go back to work? I can't walk dogs like this. Well, that's why you have insurance, right? Oh, you really were so clever to get that. Oh my God. My insurance is to cover my clients. Like if something happens to their home because of my negligence. It doesn't cover dog attacks. That's going to be on you, Jamie. Your dog attacked me. You are the one responsible here. Oh, okay. No need to get testy. It's not like I attacked you. Oh my God, I can't handle this conversation anymore. Just let me know when your flight arrives and you're back home. Well, that's not for another week. What? I just told you that your dog nearly killed me, and I'm in the hospital. The police took Rufus to animal control. I have no idea what they're going to do with him. And you aren't getting on the first flight home? Oh, but I'm paid up here for the week. Besides, you run a professional business, don't you? Just call the assistant you work with. I'm sure Rufus can just go home with her. Let me get this straight. You want to stay on your vacation while I lay here in the hospital after being brutally attacked by your dog. And you want me to ask my 18-year-old assistant to go to animal control to fetch this violent animal and bring him back to your house? Risking getting hurt herself. Well, I'll call them first. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to sweet-talk them a bit. Oh, but I'm sure they'll let him go. Jamie, I can't believe I even have to say this, but I am not going to call my assistant. I see. So your plan is to ruin this week for the both of us? I don't even know how to reply to that. I hope you realize I won't be able to pay you for this week. My vacation is ruined. Jamie, my parents are on the phone now with our family lawyer. According to her, you're going to be paying for a lot more than just my fee. It's hard to believe that was all almost a year ago. Jamie really did stay on her vacation for a few more days. But the police and animal control were lighting up her phone so much that she decided to cut her vacay short after all. She even had the nerve to send me a text telling me she was going to sue me for the cost of the days she missed at the resort. My lawyer laughed when she saw that text and told me to go ahead and block Jamie's calls. Obviously, we have quite the suit against Jamie now for negligence and for misrepresenting the details of Rufus's past incidents. We are still going back and forth with Jamie's lawyer, but my lawyer says that considering my injuries, I will no doubt be awarded a pretty hefty sum. It should be enough to cover the 3 months of work I missed, all my extra medical and physical therapy costs, and plenty more after that. I was very lucky to get back the majority of feeling in my left leg. I still have a slight limp, but my physical therapist has high hopes that in another year or so, It won't be noticeable at all. As for Jamie and Rufus, the state we live in allowed him to go home with her, provided that she follows some strict rules. Rufus needs to be kept muzzled around other people, and he must be enrolled in a very hardcore training program. He's also now on a list of known dangerous dogs, so another strike and he won't get another chance. And as for me, well, after my leg healed up, I am back to pet sitting again. I know. Some people would have given it up entirely, but it's just what I love to do. I have learned a valuable business lesson on how to vet my clients in the future and the right questions to ask up front. Thanks for listening to our True Tech story. Have a True Tech story of your own? Email it to our team or share it below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more True Tech stories.